happy Monday. Monday, December 15th, I believe. Consult my trusty wristwatch. Yep, December 15th. Yep, I'm at my 90. Got here at 4:30 in the morning, actually 4:45. And it's now 7:04 local time, and I'm still waiting on the door, so yeah, I'm going to whack them for detention. But yeah, the parking lot is icy as hell. I actually had to put the truck in the four-wheel drive to get into a parking spot. Yeah, that's how icy it is. And even with the four-wheel drive, the tires still spun. Yep. Yeah, it was really icy. But, you know, whatever. I'm here in Colorado. And it's winter. Yeah, driving out here, I hit a couple of patches of ice, and you know, it was dicey driving, but I took it slow. What should have been a 4-hour drive took me 6 hours of driving, but you know, hey, got here safely. That's the important thing. Get here safely. Yeah. Well, good morning, folks. It is Tuesday, December 15th. And my cat woke me up. The cat woke me up because, well, yeah, it snowed overnight. So it snowed overnight, and the baby is up on the dashboard because she's waiting for the windshield wipers. I mean, seriously, how funny is that? Well, good morning, folks. It is Wednesday, December 16th. And I'm here at a meat plant in Nebraska. I was hoping to get a nice heavy load, but instead I got a rather light load at about 20,000 pounds. Really hoping for like 45,000 pounds, you know. Gotta drive through all the snow, and it's a lot better when you have a heavier load. Yeah, I got a light load. So I'm heading to Virginia. Yeah, that's gonna suck because they have winter storm warnings. Talking about, you know, 10 to 12 inches of snow and ice. Great. Just what I want to do with all this friggin' winter driving. Drive through more snow and ice. Not. Told my fleet manager and said, hey, give me a heavy meat load going to Florida. He's just like, yeah, see what I can do. Get a light load, go to Virginia. Right into the mouth of the storm. Such fun. But, you know, whatever. It's a nice long distance haul, so I should make for a good paycheck. Yep. I hate driving in the snow. It's not fun. Especially when you see other people wrecking in front of you. Of course, they're the assholes that want to pass you at 65 miles an hour on slippery roads. And then they wreck. Oh well. You know, I'll drive 50 miles an hour, and if they don't like it, well, that's their problem. I'll get to where I'm going safely. That's the important thing. Yep. Gotta be a real douchebag to try and do 65 on slippery roads. Yep, especially when they have road signs up saying winter driving conditions, slow down, roads are slick. Yep, here comes old super trucker. I'm going to do 65. I don't give a shit if the roads are icy, snowy, I don't care. I'm a super trucker. Yep, super trucker, super douchebag, because you're going to be jackknifed and in the ditch. And old Captain Banana is going to drive by you and give you 2 blasts of the highway horn. And I'll even be nice and call 911 for you. Yeah, there's a few people that were wrecked yesterday that I called 911 for. In fact, I was on the phone with 911 and drove past somebody in a ditch that was slumped over the steering wheel. Yeah, that's kind of disconcerting. Disconcerting. Ooh, big word for stupid trucker. Well, good morning, folks. It is Thursday, December 17th. Yeah. And I'm doing my pre-trip. And of course my cat is on my dashboard waiting for the windshield wipers. Started a new interesting little game for her this morning. Or a couple days ago, but now it's just, I mean, she's on the dashboard, tail twitching, and waiting for the windshield wipers. I mean, she actually wakes me up to do this. Play with the windshield wiper thing. I've created a monster. This cat is hilarious. Now I got to kick her off my dashboard so I can actually clean the inside of my windshield. But I mean, this goes on every morning because she just wants to chase the windshield wipers. Well, good morning, folks. It is Friday, December 18th. I spent the night in West Virginia, and I'm headed to Virginia to deliver my load of goods. Of course, my cat has become a windshield junkie. Yeah, she's up in the windshield waiting for the wipers to move. Oh, actually, right now she's in the passenger, driver's side door. What you doing, baby? What you doing, baby? Yes, my little sweetie. Yes. Oh, there's my little pussycat. Yes, my little pussycat. Some people have road dogs. I got a road kitty cat. Yes. But every morning, she's up in the windshield waiting for them wipers to move. Funniest damn thing. This cat, I mean, she'll sit there and lay in the windshield looking down, waiting for the windshield wipers to move. But I think she's finally figured out that no windshield wipers for her this morning. Anyway, I gotta get going. Well, good morning, folks. Happy Saturday. Saturday, December 19th. Yeah, so I'm in Harrisonburg, Virginia. And I am so glad So glad that I decided, you know what, screw it, I'll shut down and I'll get here a day later. Yeah, 'cause there's still a lot of snow and ice and shit on the ground. Parking in this place was rather tight because, well, where the fence is, there's like 2 feet of snow back from the fence, and then you have a tight ass parking lot to do all your maneuvering. So yeah, it was kind of tight. But anyway, my O2 is in Wintersville, Ohio. I have today at 4:30 to get there. Yeah, it's like 7:15 in the morning, and I just got up. Should get there with no problem. Yeah, that'd be a piece of cake. And then, of course, my 90 is the following day in Gas City, in Indiana, and that's due at 1906. So that's 7:06 at night. Yeah, it's a rather nothing load. I mean, it's mileage wise. I mean, well, it worked out great because, well, I had to pick up where I dropped off. But my loaded miles, so my empty miles is 0, but my loaded miles is only 544. Yeah, not a whole lot of miles. And as a company driver, it's the miles that count. The lease ops and owner ops, they're looking for, 544 mile load that would be, paying $2,000. Company driver, you get, 39 cents plus all the incentives. Paying the $544 miles with all the incentives. I'm telling you, damn West Virginia, every time I drive through it, my IQ gets lower. Just kidding, all the people that live in West Virginia. There's so many jokes. But anyway, yeah, company drivers, we're looking for the long mileage jobs and the high mileage jobs. Yeah, I came out of Colorado, went to Nebraska with a heavy load of beer, and thank God, because it was, the beer load was heavy, but it snowed like it snowed pretty good in Nebraska. And I left out of there and picked up a load of meat a couple 100 miles away, brought it out here, and I told my fleet manager, like, hey, give me something good and heavy and send me to Florida. Keep me out of the snow. 13,000 pounds of corned beef. Yeah. That's not heavy. That's, I backed the trailer all the way up. I slid the tandems all the way up, until they couldn't go any further, and drove it like that. I mean, now I'm driving in the 11th hole. Not because I have to, but I don't know. It's just more comfortable driving in the 11th and 12th hole than it is driving with the tandem slid all the way forward, and but whatever. So, yeah, he sends me that load, 13,000 pounds, going right into a winter storm. I looked at the weather, I said, you know what? It's due on Thursday, and Wednesday night they're getting all that snow. I think I'm just going to shut down due to weather and get there Friday. And that was a very wise decision I made, because I mean, it's Saturday. I don't know how well this thing's going to video. Yeah, that water that you see there, that's all ice because it's 24 degrees out. Oh, excuse me. It's 24 degrees. It is slicker than cat shit on a hot sunny day. Yeah. So I'm just waiting for the sun to come up a bit. Maybe for it to warm up a little bit more before I head on out. Because, well, I think I'm going to ignore the Qualcomm's routing. I think I'm going to stick to the major highways. Because the Qualcomm's going to take me through some little tiny towns and all that. And, no. I think I'll stick to the major highways. I mean, it's 25 miles more going the way the GPS is telling me than the way the Qualcomm's going. But I'm not down on going through little tiny shitty ass towns. No. Nope. Hard pass. But yeah, so I woke up early. The cat didn't wake me up. I just woke up on my own. And then the phone rings. And I look and, well, it's my old TNT trainer. So I talked to him for a while. That was nice. And I don't get to talk to him much. I miss working with him, man. We had so much fun working together. It was a real riot. Well, anyway, oh Jesus, 7 minutes and I'm just rambling. All right, I'm going to shut up and go brush my teeth and get my day started. Well, good Sunday morning to you folks. Sunday, December 20th, 2020. 11 more days and 2020 is over with. Yeah. So anyway, I delivered to my my O2 yesterday, and well, I planned on stopping at the Sunoco right down the street from my O2. And I drove by it on my way to the O2. Hey, there's plenty of parking. 2 hours later, parking lot was full. Yeah, that sucked. So I just, I had 4 hours on my clock, so I just drove and drove, and I finally found a rest area. And I'm like, cool, hope there's parking. There wasn't. So I'm actually parked on the ramp, leaving the rest area. Safer place to park than the ramp going into the rest area. But yeah, it's one of the problems with delivering late at night, or well, late at night shit, 7 o'clock at night. It's kind of hard to find parking. And that's one of the drawbacks. Oh yeah, folks, quick note, I was having issues with my cruise control. I'd pull into a rest area, shut down, go use the bathroom, jump back into the truck, start it up, drive off, and the cruise control didn't work. And I was just like, oh, this sucks. Because you can only do 57 on the pedal and 62 on the button. That's 57 with your foot slammed all the way down on the accelerator pedal. Then if you put the cruise control on, you can get the truck up to 62 miles an hour. And also with the cruise control, you get the E-coast. What E-coast is the transmission shifts into neutral and you coast down the hill. Saves on fuel. I was like, great, this is a real problem here. So I discovered that if I pulled over to the side and shut the engine off and turned off the battery disconnect switch for 30 seconds and turned it back on, then the cruise control would work. Well, later on I discovered that, hey, if the cruise control's not working, tap the brake pedal. Just enough to make the brake lights come on. You don't have to slow the truck down. Just tap the brake pedal, hit the button, and hey, lo and behold, the cruise control goes back to work. So I messaged Road Assist about that. And I was just like, hey, great, thanks. We'll pass it on to anybody else having issues. So if you're driving a freight shaker, like I am, and your cruise control stops working on you for no explicable reason, try that. Try tapping the brake pedal, hit hitting the button and see if the cruise control comes back to life. Who knows? It may work. Because I was just like, man, I'm too far from any terminal to bring it in and have them check it out. And of course, it's an intermittent problem, which is even a bigger pain in the ass to try and figure out and repair. Unless you know that, hey, it could be a brake sensor, could be, brake switch sensor, on the brake pedal, who knows? I don't know. I'm just guessing.